6 years ago, I walked into my home club, Subang Toastmasters Club. I recall vividly the atmosphere during the table topic session back then. There was only about 10 people, and after the third speaker, the table topics master was scanning across the hall, and that was when we locked eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, you can guess what happened next. I was volunteered all the way to the front of the stage, and as I was walking to the table topics master, I had this strange feeling. My heart was beating faster. My body felt cold, and my legs was a little bit shaky. That was my first experience of having a stage fright. As I walked up to the table topic master, I got my first ever topic. How far can you go in life? How far can you go in life? Ken. That was my first time, and obviously the table topic master did not know how to give a first timer an easy topic. There was a long, awkward pause. And I managed to come up with some mumble jumble of words that I believe must have constructed a speech. I ended my first ever table topics with 15 R's, 7 so's, and 5 ums. And to top of that, I ended with a loud applause by the club members. That was when I figured out that in Toastmasters, we clap, regardless of whether it was a good speech or it was a bad speech. My first flop in table topics, but that was a long time ago. Now, over the time since then until now, until today, I would have done over 100 table topics already. 100, this is where you clap. And as you can see, Toastmasters made me grow a little bit of a thick face as well. Repetition gives me that basic confidence. As I keep repeating, I no longer have that basic fear of table topics. Fast forward 2 years, Subang Toastmasters, my home club, had our elections for the next president. We were a small club back then, only about 8 of us. 7 of them were past presidents, and then you have me. You can guess what happened next. And being the chosen one, I did not have a choice of whether to run for the post or not. But I do have a choice of my mindset. Do I want to take that post as a burden to bear? Or do I want to take it as an opportunity to develop myself in an area, an expertise outside my career field? You can guess which option I chose. And I can see that many of you are past presidents before, so I don't really have to go to the nitty-gritties of the roles of a president. But I'm sure many of you can remember that as a president, you would be traveling across various clubs, traveling out of your comfort zone. For me, there was only 2 reasons. It's either to ask for a favor or to repay a favor. And there was once I volunteered for a speech slot in Maxis Toastmasters Club. That marked my first prepared speech beyond the 4 walls of Subang Toastmasters. At that time, I was already quite proficient at speaking. I had developed a basic confidence from the various attempts to the same phases. Minutes before my name was called out to speak at Maxis Toastmasters, I felt that nostalgic sense of fear again. My heart beat a little faster, my body felt cold, and my legs got shaky. Then I realized that being good at speaking to the same crowd of people is not really the same as to bring your confidence across and to speak in front of a new crowd of people, something like right now. Again, like my table topics, those days are the days of the past. I have traveled across borders, I have visited many clubs and delivered many speeches. I've learned a fair bit of things in Toastmasters, so I believe. Then came this big day. My close friend, Kenneth, he asked if I could be an MC for his wedding. He knows about my background in Toastmasters, but he had never seen me in action before. And being a Toastmasters, after a while, you know what you always do. You always gladly accept a volunteer role. Fine, I'll be your MC. And then it dawned upon me that this is the real thing. I'm stepping outside the protective zone of Toastmasters, and where if I do not perform, I'm not going to get the customary claps of a Toastmaster. People will judge. And I may be making a positive or a negative difference to my friend Kenneth. In Toastmasters, I'm trained to speak like a crowd of 20 to 30 people. That day, 500 people. So the night before the big day, as I was doing my final preparations, that feeling again of my heart beating fast, my body turning cold, and my limbs feeling weak. Felt the same, but I realized there was one very big difference. That feeling was no longer the fear of stepping up to the stage to perform. That feeling was the fear of not being the best that I can be after all my years in Toastmasters training. My confidence level have changed and grown, and the kind of fear that I have now is the fear of not being able to perform to the best that I can be. I credit this to my various roles I volunteered for in Toastmasters, the various speeches, table topics, foster clubs. By venturing beyond your comfort zone, speaking to new people, trying new things, you will discover the kind of confidence and skills that you never know that you have in you. I definitely benefited a lot from it, and since then, I've tried out other roles as well. I've completed my role as a creative director, I've completed a fair bit of things in Toastmasters, and I'm looking to forward to so many more. One of it was to be a test speaker, and ladies and gentlemen, my first test speech in Excel Toastmasters. There are many more things I look ahead. How far can I go in Toastmasters and life? That will be up to me to decide. How far can you go in Toastmasters and life? That's up to you to decide.